Hello, super traders, and welcome to Trading the News, the show where we look at a print and understand if we have a trading opportunity. We look at the print and Yaron tells us if we have a trading opportunity. Yaron, how are you doing?
I'm great.
Good.
I'm better than great.
You're better than great.
Yes.
Every time
I
you're
like
better
this
and better
market.
and better. You like this market.
Yes.
The market looks great today, considering the fact of everything that's going on. The market is pretty much very optimistic these days.
Yeah, the market is this. I don't want to continue.
Okay.
The market, we know that we have troubles forecasting the market. We don't know what is going to happen next.
We're saying
And
we're
I like
seeing a
it.
lot of volatility in the market.
And I like it.
And you like it?
Yes.
Because it's
Because I'm handling.
fun?
No.
Okay.
Because I know how to handle the market.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Okay.
That's it. And yesterday we presented how to approach the market.
That's correct.
What are the best strategies?
Right.
How to take the advantage of the current market situation, and now we will continue at the same pace.
Right.
We
So
will-
just in case you didn't see us yesterday, that makes no sense. Obviously, you're here every day. But just in case, we were mentioning yesterday that because we see so much volatility in the market in the moment, what we're trying to do is avoid those areas where we don't know what's going to happen. And we're trying to be very precise. We take opportunities, we take less opportunities,
Correct.
and we reduce the amount of risk that we are taking these days. But
Correct.
there are always opportunities. And we were also mentioning that a lot of times maybe long-term, maybe the long-term product is maybe something that we can work a little bit more and have a little bit more fun with these days.
Correct. I couldn't say it better. I couldn't.
It's okay, you said it yesterday, I say it
yeah,
today, it's fine.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Romy, you can be here in.
Nah,
you can do
no.
our jobs. And you can stay.
As long as I
in the
hear
middle.
you in
Yeah.
the little thingy, then I'll be just fine.
But I'm comfortable. Just keep on doing
Well,
a
if
great
you're
job now.
comfortable, then great. So you know what? You sit back, get comfortable. You guys sit back and get comfortable too. And let's get some market wisdom,
Yes.
some market inputs as to the print that we're going to see today.
Yes, the unemployment.
The unemployment claims print. Let's go ahead and see it.
One of the most important pieces of data to look at when trying to gauge how well an economy is performing is jobs data. When more of the population is employed, people have more money to spend, and the more money people spend, the more economic growth will be seen. One of the components of unemployment data is unemployment claims, which measures the number of individuals who filed for unemployment benefits for the first time during a given time period. In order to be included in this statistic and receive unemployment benefits, the individual must have been laid off from their job and must be actively looking for new employment.
And welcome back. Now we are all educated as to what this print means in general. But what does it mean today?
Now, today it means that it will generate momentum or volatility in US dollar major pairs, and that's why we are focusing on momentum today. Yesterday we were focusing on the long-term trade
Right.
idea, New Zealand dollar again, and today we are going to focus on New Zealand dollar as well. But it may provide, it may generate.
You
high
said that if we'll
volatility.
keep on talking about the New Zealand dollar, you will bring a plate of kiwi to make this
Yeah,
studio much prettier and more fun.
Currently
One day.
our position looks very pretty.
Okay. No
Green
need for kiwis
is
in the plate
it's
because the platform will be prettier than any kiwi
Yes.
in the plate. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
And our
Fair enough.
Of course, our position is
I
green.
prefer money over fruits every day.
Our-
I'm just saying, and that's totally fine with me.
Our position is green, just
our
like
position?
the kiwi. We
Okay.
are in the money.
Okay,
and
in the
two
money.
positions, and I still
That
believe
we've
that we are going
taken 2 days ago and yesterday in both of our market action shows.
So it should generate high volume, high volatility on and momentum on the US dollar pairs. And we selected today to trade the New Zealand dollar versus the US dollar. We are going to have the print, the incoming print, very soon. Let's take a look at our trading scenarios and see what are what we prefer, or in case of less than 270,000 new unemployment claims. We are going to be we are going to trade in favor of the New Zealand dollar. If it's going to be more than 290, we are going to trade in favor of the US dollar.
Okay.
Now it is already came out. And it looks like
Let's see. Tum 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 tum.
I don't have prediction today. I
Tum tum
didn't
tum tum
predict.
tum tum tum. What do you mean you didn't predict? You just did.
Yeah,
Tum 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 tum.
200
Don't tell me it's not there yet.
200. So we are bullish.
Okay,
we are
297K.
bullish on the New Zealand dollar right now.
Bullish on New Zealand dollar.
NZD USD. Let's take a look at our bullish scenario. Perfect. This is our entry point. We have estimated entry price for a call position, New Zealand dollar versus US dollar. More unemployment claims should generate bearish momentum on the US dollar, and thus it will present
it's a higher it's a higher number than the previous month as well. So it looks like
and it's very.
I don't see an interest rate hike coming anytime soon. You know?
Really?
Yeah, I don't see it. Maybe I should call Janet Yellen and just let her know. That's my opinion.
Janet, what's up?
Just letting you know.
297.
Let's not do this whole interest rate hike thing.
What about your job data? What about the job data?
What about the jobs?
Okay, let's take a look at the market.
All right.
Okay, just a minute.
No. Okay, hold.
Our estimated entry price 67,500 to 67,650. We are bullish. We are just below support level number 1. And I'm expecting that this currency pair is going to hit 68 by the end of the day.
68 by the end of the day.
And finally, it's going to approach our target of 069 until July.
July 12th.
Yeah, but I was wrong. I was wrong in the day because it's Sunday.
Because it's Sunday, and Sunday can happen, July 13th.
Yeah, maybe it's going to be between July 10th to July 14th, not more than that. Trend exhaustion, let's go to the trading platform.
You are very happy today about the market.
I'm very, very happy. I like the market. I told you that I like the market.
Well, I like the market too because I like you being so happy.
Yeah.
All right, let's go into our platform, see what's going to happen next.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay, so now we are going to take a position in favor of the New Zealand dollar against the US dollar. That means that we are bullish on this particular asset. We are going to invest $50 and we are not going to increase our risk exposure. We are going to present our current open positions, but today, trading platform, please, we are going to take it until the end of the day.
Okay.
Okay, so we have some...
Oh yeah, it's a little
picture, but never mind. We will handle it.
We will handle it. We will handle whatever we get.
Okay, so we are selecting New Zealand dollar versus the US dollar. We are going to trade our, as you saw, our option expiry time is going to be 11 p.m. GMT time today. By then, I'm expecting that the current market price will be much lower than the closing price, than the expiry time. New Zealand versus the US dollar.
Okay, so we're staying in our binary options product.
Correct.
And then we're going to our hot asset that we can't really see here, but we can at least see those. And we have the New Zealand versus the US dollar.
Correct. Now we are
look, and it even fixed it. Yay. Okay.
11 GMT time.
11 GMT time, yes.
Okay,
amount.
thank you very much.
$50 US.
Again, we have $50,000 account balance, and that's why we are investing or risking minimum amount of
0.01% of our account. Please remember that when you choose what's the amount that you are willing to risk in your trading opportunities and ideas.
0.1% is more than enough for this particular trade. Of course, we are reducing our risk exposure in this kind of market conditions, and we have to be very, very precise. We have momentum, and we are going to take the advantage of the momentum. Bearish momentum on the US dollar after the last print, positive momentum on the New Zealand dollar coming out from trend exhaustion, 11 consecutive months
11 consecutive weeks.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you keep on saying months, and it's like, no, weeks. Yes.
You are much better than me, really.
No, I'm not. It's just because it's the same mistake each and every time, so it's easy for me to be like, I know the answer. Yes, okay.
And that means that we are very focused on this particular trade.
Yes, that's correct.
And we have two other open positions. So, as I mentioned, two main reasons. One, technicals, trend exhaustion, and the second one is a positive momentum on the Australian dollar after the job data that came out much better than expected during the morning, during the Asian market session. So both of them are generating positive momentum on the New Zealand dollar.
For the New Zealand
And
dollar.
another one that.
And now after we saw negative momentum for the US dollar, then even more we have an opportunity where we can trade the pair.
Correct.
Okay.
Just a minute.
Yes.
Our estimated entry price is 67,500 to 67,650.
Almost there.
The minute.
Almost there.
Almost there.
A second.
And
yes.
we are not trading at the first 5 minutes, and
Right.
that's why we didn't
Want to
take the
make
trade.
sure that the market is creating their own movements in order to move on the trend, move on the movement of the market, move on the movement of the market. I don't know if that makes sense. It did for me. Okay.
It makes sense.
It makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we can take the position once the first minute that this pair is going to hit 67,500. Be ready with the
Ready.
button. I can be ready.
You want to be ready. He's
Yeah.
very excited
I
about
want
it
to do
today.
it.
Obviously.
Yeah.
You don't trust me, obviously, doing that
I
today.
trust you so much. I trust you more than you think.
You trust me. Okay, so in the meantime, while we're waiting for this 500 number to pop, what is going with the US market? We saw 2 weeks ago, we saw a lot of positive prints coming out of the US. Janet Yellen kept on saying that until they know that by the prints that the economy is in a certain situation, she's not seeing any rate hikes soon. But the federal members keep on saying, no, we kind of see it coming. We kind of think it's going to be this September. They keep on thinking that it's almost there. What is going to happen now?
I think that someone wants to accelerate the big crash of the US market.
Okay. Oh, me? Do I want
No,
to accelerate?
It
Oh,
was
okay.
you yesterday?
No, oh. I was like,
Or the anonymous.
am I doing it? Yeah, yeah. And probably, but a little, we were talking about it before we started broadcasting. Just a little bit weird. American Airlines,
Yeah.
New York Times,
I
and the
think-
stock market, and it's all a big oops,
Yeah.
oopsie daisy, really?
Yeah, oopsie
Really?
daisy. And
I'm not sure.
speaking about that,
Yes.
I have a theory
Okay.
of myself.
Okay.
Remember those oil protesters?
Uh-huh.
Who sent them?
Okay.
This is the same guys?
Maybe.
Let's call
Maybe.
them.
Who, the protesters or the
Yeah, of
anonymous?
course.
Who should we call first?
The protesters.
Okay,
That's how we can
fine.
identify the ones that was.
I
were
see. It's
responsible
all
for
one thing.
yesterday.
It's all one thing.
Yeah.
And of course, they're the people in Greece right now that saying they won't get the agreement by Europe, and they're the people that voted no in the
this
referendum.
one is too easy to predict.
Oh, okay.
There
Fair
are
enough.
some things that are black swan
Some
events
things
or-
are too humane
Yeah.
to have a conspiracy behind them.
So,
Okay.
protester, please call me. You know what I'm talking about. Tell me who was
Johan
responsible
has an
for
idea
it.
for you. Maybe
Great.
he has a job offer for you guys a little bit
Doesn't
later.
it make sense? No, we're just kidding. We don't care. We don't care.
We don't
the
care.
only thing that we care about is how does it
Ah!
it is influencing the market.
Go,
Cool.
go.
Just a minute. Now I'm ready. And that's
It took you so much longer
Six-
than I would have done
now
it.
take a look.
Uh-huh.
Our estimated entry price was from 67,500 to 67,650.
Uh-huh.
Take a look at my entry. 67,509. Perfect.
Perfect.
I like it so
Nice.
much. It's just at the bottom threshold of our entry point or our estimated entry price, and it's great. I like it. I think we have high probabilities of success rates.
And we were able to take it until the end of the day because there's no other events coming from New Zealand or the US market that might
No major
change
in-
this event. No major event. Yes,
Everything-
we have the
But-
member Brainard is speaking later on today, but
Yeah.
I mean, they keep on saying the same thing.
Yeah, but
that's fine.
In these market conditions, everything can change, and that's why we
True.
are risking the minimum amount
True,
under our
true,
money
true, of
management
course.
system. We know that the market is under uncertainty and so on. So that's why we chose
I like
to
this. This looks pretty.
Yeah,
It's very nice. Very nice.
these are the
indeed.
two positions that we have of the New Zealand dollar versus the US dollar. Since
And
we
in the past 2 days, they were out of the money, and we were all
Correct.
saying, it's out of the money now, wait for it, it's
Yes.
long term, we're totally fine with it.
this is the power of trends. This is the power of understanding the long-term
Right.
direction.
And creating wide enough of a research and analyzing the market before choosing to trade. It's not about just a hunch. It's about really understanding what's going on in the market. And we were talking about it yesterday, especially in the long term. You really need to understand the market. You really need to have a wider picture. Looking at those 11 executive weeks is actually looking 11 weeks, seeing it, making sure that we see what's going to happen next. And we were mentioning that you also have a little friend that is helping you. Helping you with those.
You're speaking about my market wife.
Your market wife, right?
Yeah. But it's 11 executive
Does she have
days.
a name, your market wife?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't want to share it. It's just yours.
Everybody knows it.
Oh, okay.
OTS.
Oh, okay.
Organic
fine.
trading
I
system.
thought you named her something pretty, you know, like when you name a car, I thought her name was Susie or something.
It's a very nice name for market wife.
Okay.
She likes it so much. Really. But
this is starting to get weird. Yes.
so it's 11 consecutive months of appreciation.
Weeks. It's weeks. It's
and
weeks.
And
you tried me, and I
know.
still said
I
weeks.
corrected your executive to consecutive.
Okay, that's true. That's true. That's
Okay.
true.
So,
Okay.
We took the advantage of the momentum that, and we are expecting, of course, that US dollar will depreciate until the end of the day, and the New Zealand dollar will keep on appreciating. We are around 67,500, and as I mentioned, by the next couple of weeks, by the next week, by the end of next week, we are going to. I'm expecting that this particular pair will hit 0.69, at least 0.69, and I'm pretty sure about it. Hopefully, I'm right. Sometimes
Hopefully.
I'm wrong as well.
Yeah, sometimes,
But
but
this
hopefully.
is the direction. It's a clear direction.
It's a
that's why I
clear
like the market.
moment in a very unclear market. How poetic. All right, Johan, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
We looked at the print, we understand what unemployment claims actually mean, and then we were able to analyze both markets, the US market and the New Zealand market, and understand what is the opportunity we have once the print was out. Thank you so much, Johan.
Thank you very much, Wani.
Thank you
did
so
a
much,
great
traders.
job today.
Aw, thank you. I tried. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always email us at info@supertradertv.com. We will see you next week with many trading opportunities, many trading the news and market action shows to tell you how to analyze the market best and find the best opportunities to trade in the market. Until then, have a happy and profitable trading day and have a lovely weekend.